Okay, the next logo we're going to recreate is the ABC logo, and we'll start with the lowercase a, b, and c in the center. It's very important that the stroke weight of these letter forms remains exactly the same, so rather than try to draw the outside of those letter forms, we're going to use a single stroke, a very thick stroke, and use that to create the letter form. So we'll start with the lowercase b. Using the ellipse tool, we'll eyeball the center, click and drag outward with the Shift and Option keys down, and try to find the center of that stroke. Give ourselves a black stroke, and then bump up the stroke weight until it matches the template. And we'll click and drag that shape to the left with the Shift and Option keys down to create a duplicate, and to the right to create another duplicate. And just to be extra sure, we'll grab the three shapes and use the alignment tool to align them along that horizontal axis and distribute them evenly. Now we'll use the line segment tool to create that short vertical stroke on the right side of the A. Drag that segment up and make sure it snaps on top of the point on the right side of that A shape. There it is. Bring it down to match the template. Now we can click on that stroke and drag it over. We'll use this stroke to create the vertical stroke on the B. Snap it to the point on the leftmost side of the B circle and drag the top up. Now we'll grab all of these strokes that are making up the letter forms and convert them to paths under Object, Path, Outline Stroke. We can use the Pathfinder tool to unite the shapes that make up the A and the shapes that make up the B. Now the C at this point is really an O shape. It's a donut shape. We need to knock out the little section that will turn that into a C. So I'm temporarily going to give that shape a black stroke and no fill so we can see what we're doing. And we'll draw a rectangle that we'll use along with the Pathfinder tool to knock out that section. Line it up with the template. Grab both shapes and use the Pathfinder tool. The second button in is the minus front button, and that's going to knock out that shape and leave us with a true C. Fill it with black and eliminate the stroke. And now we've created our letter forms. The next step is to create the outer black circle. Use the ellipse tool, eyeball the center, click and drag outward, trying to match the template. Now I'm going to grab my three letter forms and group them. Select the outside circle and use the alignment tool to make sure they're aligned along the vertical axis. The letters are actually centered within that back circle. Now I'll turn the three letter forms into a compound path. I can pull down from Object to Compound Path Make or Command 8. Bring them to the front. Select the background circle and use the Pathfinder tool, minus front, to knock those letter forms out of the background circle. And now we've created our ABC logo.